go out and just play me. I mean, there's no, I can't, just go out there and predict what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to go out there and play with my instinct, and just whatever happens, happens.
It still feels like it's on a mission. It certainly seems to be. I mean, you guys came off the court yesterday, no celebrating, no jumping around. How big is it?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't won yet. We got 3 games to go, so I think that's just our mindset. And I mean, obviously each game is important, so I mean, we're just focused on this one, and once that happens, just go from there.
How much are you enjoying this much compared to maybe what happened?
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously excited with all the wins we have so far, but I mean, we're not done yet. So we got a huge game tomorrow, and we just got to focus on it.
Last question: what has Matt meant to you? As one of the few coaches that hasn't gotten to the Final Four. Everybody's rooting for a guy like this. Does it mean so much to the game?
Yeah, I mean, he does it the right way, and he's truthful, he's honest, and he's a good guy, and he deserves it. Thank you.
Hey, Braden, just that same question I asked Fletcher in the press conference. When you look at your game-by-game numbers, a lot of the games where you've shot the fewest free throws are some of your more efficient games offensively. Is there something to be said for that, where the game's just not stopping every 2 minutes?
I mean, it's just how the game flows. I mean, I don't think there's really reason to look at it like that. I think it's just if teams are fouling Zach or not. I mean, you kind of have to, or else he's going to score. So I mean, it's just depends on that.
Braden, there was a transition 3 that I think it was Hickman got into, and Fletcher kind of looked like he lost him. You got on him, Matt got on him. It was one play, but I mean, how much do you feel like it's everyone's responsibility, and maybe you feel an extra responsibility to hold guys to a standard?
Yeah, I mean, that's my job as a leader, and that's the coach's job as a coach. I mean, that's just what it is. And I think having other players that are able to take kind of leadership like that and take a little bit of coaching and to get yelled at and respond correctly, because that's the same thing. If I messed up, I want him to get on me for it. So I mean, just him understanding what we were talking about and him just handling it well and just moving on to the next play.
Braden, not only have you played Tennessee this season, they've never been to a Final Four. This program hasn't been to one since 1980. With everything at stake, how much would it mean to get it done tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge game, obviously for both programs. I mean, it's going to be huge either way. I think just to get Coach Paint there is kind of our biggest goal, because I think he deserves it out of anybody, and he's just been unlucky, so it'll be really huge for us.
Braden, what is it like to watch teams get fatigued as they're trying to guard Zach Edey over the course of 40 minutes, and how do you all take advantage?
Yeah, I mean, I think once we get kind of defensive stops and their bigs are a little bit tired, we're able to kind of push that ball, and it opens up a lot of things. And if we're making shots, it's going to make the guards can guard us more, than feed it to Zach, and it's going to be tough for them because they're tired, or they're going to have to foul, which is what happened last game. So.
How much different is he, from last year, just his touch around the rim, what he does defensively, and just his full skill set?
I mean, yeah, he's going to be a 2-time National Player of the Year. So, I mean, he's just improved so much in every aspect. I mean, it may not seem like it, or nobody may not understand, but just the numbers he's putting up is unbelievable. And he's just become an even better leader. And last year he was kind of quiet to himself, but this year, I mean, he's just being more vocal and talking to us and just giving his thought. And I think that's the biggest thing.
And last thing, 3-point shooting. What was your routine, in the off season to improve the way that you did?
Yeah, I mean, I think not just me, but just everybody. I mean, we're just in the gym getting extra shots up. I think just going in there, being confident, and just doing what we normally do. I mean, last year we were all great 3-point shooters. I mean, we just ball didn't go in. All of us should have made shots, and we didn't. And this year, just getting in more reps, and I think it's helped out a lot.
I've heard that.
That's an interesting point that you just made. I was talking to Fletcher about the fact that we know what happened last year, and for guard play, this year's a total different story. How much did you take personally and himself as well to raise your game to get you guys where you are now?
Yeah, I think we both love that. I think when people doubt us and tell us we can't do something, I think that both made us really work hard and kind of understand, like, hey, if me and him are playing well, it's going to be really hard for a team to stop us, because you got to worry about us, and then you got Zach down low. So, I mean, I think once we kind of realized that, and last year, I mean, freshman, you can make the excuse you're freshman, but I don't see it as that. I mean, we're all there for a reason. So I think we should have just seen that a little bit earlier, and I think we realized a little bit earlier we've been fine.
You guys, a lot of coaches around the country, they'll talk about Matt Painter and the respect they have for him. There's one coach they would like to see, if it's not themselves, it'll be Matt Painter.
Yeah.
I know you want to get there as a player, but as far as your coach, how much do you want to win this thing for him and get to the final four?
Yeah, I mean, we want to win this thing for him so bad. I think just all the bad luck he's had, and I mean, he does everything the right way. And I mean, he's honest, he's truthful, he's just done everything the right way. And when you see someone like that and has had bad luck like him, you just want it more for him. So we're gonna play our butts off. Hopefully, that help him out a little bit.
You always hear, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. This team's ranked #1 in the country at one point in this year. Give me your thoughts on just going up against Tennessee and just, I'm sure you welcome this challenge, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be a challenge. I mean, like we said earlier, I mean, they're number 3 defensively in all the countries, so I mean, it's going to be tough either way. And I think if we just pass and catch the right way and get to our spots offensively, I think we'll be fine.
And I think one thing that's impressed me about you guys is how even killed you've been in these games. You saw what happened last week, last night, down at some point, just taking it, like it seems like, every possession by possession. Is that the mindset with you guys right now during this March Madness run?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long game. And the first half, I mean, sometimes we take a little bit to settle in, but I think once we get out in that second half and we truly lock in defensively, it just opens up everything else offensively. And we're able to get those stops and able to push it, kick it ahead, Fletch for threes, Lance for layups. I mean, whatever it is, it just makes everything so much easier.
And final question here. You called it Mackey South last week, back in your hometown. Now you're up here, Mackey North. Fans showed up last night.
Yep.
How beneficial to play in front of Boilermakers fans, and how helpful have they been for you?
Man, yeah, I think it's just along with the questions earlier, like people want it bad for Coach Payne. I mean, like you see these fans, like they want it bad too. 'Cause, I mean, it sucks for them to have to deal with the same thing, and like obviously for us, like we're not going out there every year trying to do that. Like we're out there working our butts off every year, and it's a long year. So I mean, just seeing people out there supporting us and truly want us to win and see us be great. Even though when everybody else is as the villain for some reason. But I mean, it's unbelievable to go out in a game like this that's neutral site, and it's basically a home game.
I know you can't put too much pressure on yourself, but you've been from Indiana. You know the situation for Purdue, trying to get to the Final Four. What is like the mindset for this team as you go into a big matchup like this?
Yeah, no, I just see it as just one game at a time. I think we all see it at that. I mean, it's going to be a tough game in general. So, I mean, I think we just got to stick to what we do. And I think if we play the Purdue way that we normally have, it should be good.
You kind of mentioned it, but is it weird that people, for some reason, view Purdue as a villain? You said it yourself. Is that something you guys have been conscious of? And
I mean,
can you wrap your head around it at all?
I mean, personally, I love it. I like it. I like when people doubt us because I mean, for some reason, people want to doubt. I don't understand why people are the way they are and doubt us. I mean, we're one of the nicest guys, nicest teams that you could probably ever be around and watch. And it's just, I mean, it obviously sucks a little bit, but at the same time, like, you got to embrace it. Like, it's nice to have people rooting against you because that means you're doing something right.
So it is something that's driving you guys to a certain extent.
For sure. I mean, I don't think everybody would tell you that, but I think deep down, I think it's definitely gives you a little extra boost.
What do you sell recruits on when you're talking to them, texting them, whatever? What do you tell them about Purdue?
I mean, personally, I haven't really talked to a lot of recruits. I mean, just the guards when they come in and they'll pick up with us or whatever. I mean, I just try to coach them and just be there with them, be a cool dude. And we're all just nice, calm guys. So I mean, they figure it out on their own, really, and just understand, like, when they come into a game at Mackey, like, they see everything. They see the tradition. They see the crowd. They see Coach Payne, how he is as a person. They see us. Like, they just really enjoy that and want to be a part of that.
What happens when a guy's late to practice? Anything?
None of us are late.
Never?
Nope.
Not once this season?
Nope.
Not once in your career?
Nope.
Okay.
Everybody's there. That's why we're here.
So